Hello, I'm Necro and today I'm going to take you through the Adventures Tome items and seeds of Rattan Hill. Timestamps will be in the description, so without further ado, let's begin. We're going to start out at the Yeon Family Training Grounds Triport. From the Triport, you're going to head down to the southeast, to right here on the map, where you'll see this barricade, and if you come over to the right of it and press yourself up against the rocks, you'll get an option to jump over, which will give you access to 3 Makoko seeds. 2 here by the entrance, and 1 a little bit further back. Once you have those, we're going to head to the Cold Haunted House Triport. And just a little bit to the left of the Triport, we'll be looking for the Twisted Sorcerer's Ghost Monster Mark. It can also spawn a little bit further northwest up at the Cold Haunted House. Also up at the Cold Haunted House, right here, is another Makoko. Now we're going to run to the other side of the Triport. And just south of it, right here, is the Abandoned House Vista. We'll keep heading east, cross this bridge, and jump over this first stump to your left. You'll be at this spot in the Rattan Garden, and if you check right here by the river, you'll finish the hidden story Letter to You 10 years from now. If you walk just a little bit further back, behind this magic rod, if we investigate, we'll start the hidden story The Surging Yearning. Now we'll hop back over the stump, and just follow along these arrows for a second, until we're right here, where we'll go into this house, and right inside we'll find yet another seed. Now leave and go ahead and head back down to the ground. Now we're going to wrap around down south and search right here for the strange wooden doll monster mark. If it's not there, you can check over here on this right path for another spawn. But from that first spawn, we're going to keep heading south and make our way to right here, where inside of this wolf den we're going to find another seed. We'll keep hugging this wall until we end up in this dead end here, where there's a curiously blue rabbit and, more importantly, the Wisteria Vista. Then we'll head straight south, coming to right here, where we'll find another seed. Then we'll hug this left wall and loop around till you get to right here. You'll probably run into this wolf named Yearning. He'll be guarding this wolf's den right here, and if you search just in front of it, you'll find yourself the deer hind hoof, which we'll take back to the port city to make the deer hind hoof stew. But first we're going to finish up our distant yearning hidden story. The second part is in the Melody Forest, so head to the Barrier Shadow Triport. Then we'll run north just a bit, until you're at this bend right here. If you search against this mountainside, you'll find an investigate option. This will give you number 2 of 3. Then you'll want to make your way to Prisma Valley, at the Beacon Point Triport. Then we'll make our way to the southeast of the map, right here. And if you investigate this wall, you will finish up the Surging Yearning hidden story. Now that we have that, we're going to head back to the Rattan Hill, Open Grave Triport. Leave to the left, and inside the Brigand's Den, we're going to be looking for the Brigand Veteran, and a Makoko seed right beside of his spawn. And if he's not here, just check around the southern portion as well. And our final 2 seeds will be at the north of the open grave. But to access them, we're going to need the forest's Minuet, which you'll have to get by visiting Lullaby Island and finishing the quests there. Once you have it, just play it in front of these branches. And then grab your 2 seeds. Finally, we're going to head to around Yeon's barrier so that we can do the dungeon. Once you're here, you're going to want to check to see if there's a difficulty you need completed still. We'll start by heading towards the first objective. We'll take care of the wooden dolls. And once we do, we're going to search the bottom left corner here for our first seed of the dungeon. Then we'll destroy the next set of marionettes. And once we've taken care of those, you can come to this spot here on the map. You'll see these pots that we can break after you've taken them down, and you can jump up. And up here there's going to be a slightly obscured Makoko you can grab. Now we'll make our way further, till you come to this bend here. Here on the edge of the roof we're going to find another seed. We'll make our way to this jump, clear out some more fiends, and before we take the second jump here, we're going to find another seed by these stairs. Then we'll jump down, we'll move to the Lotus Pavilion, and right here, you'll have to break down a piece of bamboo, but you'll come investigate this pot. This will give you the sealed special sauce, which we'll take back to make the secret Yeon-Style Marinated special. First we'll finish the dungeon, So we'll break all these pots. And while you're breaking these west side pots, there will be a little wagon here that you can break, revealing another secret path you can climb up. Up here we're going to find 2 more Makoko seeds. One at the entrance and one behind this bamboo. After the pots, we're going to make our way almost to the very end of the dungeon, to this room here, where you'll take 1 jump, but not the second jump, because the seed is over in this corner here. Then we'll come down and finish the dungeon. And before we wrap up, we're going to come back to the port city at the Changhoon Inn at Cooksoban, and we'll simply craft the stew, and the secret Yeon-Style marinated special, and add them to the tome. And that will wrap up Rattan Hill. If this video helped you at all, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of the series, and let me know if there's any feedback you have in the comments below. We'll be heading to the Melody Forest next, so until then, that'll be all from me. See ya!